Hello and welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is a little short video because Leisure Arts sent me two different books to review. Now, if you're not familiar with Leisure Arts, they have been around for many years. They are very well known for their patterns, and these are pattern books, and they ask if I would like to review them. Yes, please. Of course, yes, because Leisure Arts has a really good reputation, and they have very good books. I've used lots of their patterns before, so let's take a look at what I got. The first book I got is The Beginner's Guide to Mosaic Knitting. Now, I have done a little bit of mosaic knitting before. Now, let me explain before we get started the difference between mosaic knitting and like Fair Isle or stranded or color work. In the case of those type of knitting styles or techniques, you have yarn coming in from both sides. You are pretty much knitting with two strands of yarn at the entire time. Whereas with mosaic knitting, you're knitting with two colors, but you're only knitting with one of them at a time. The pattern is produced by slipping stitches. So it's a little bit different technique, but it produces some really pretty and intricate patterns. And I love the one on the front of the book here. This one I'm definitely going to make. In fact, if you remember the Tub of Shame where I tore out a shawl that did not work out, and it was gray, black, and white. It had mosaic knitting at the bottom of it. I'm going to reuse that yarn and make this, because this is a wrap. So let me show you a couple of the patterns that are in this book. There are 8 patterns in this book. You'll see we will start here. There is a hat and an ear warmer or headband. And then the bottom right here is a baby blanket. And then over here is a crescent-shaped shawl. On this side, there is a cowl, which I like. And then there is the wrap that is on the front cover. And then the bottom right here is a sampler throw, and then there's a pullover here, where the entire pullover is done with the mosaic knitting. So that is book number 1, and as I said, I will definitely be making this. Now the second book I am really excited about. It is called The Best of Knit Accessories. There are, do you see this? 40 projects in here, and they're quick projects. A lot of these are one skein wonders. In other words, if you've got that really pretty skein of yarn, but you only have one skein, there's a lot of them in here you could do. And totes. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that I love tote bags and pocketbooks. Next to yarn, that is. I like pocketbooks. And this one, there are some absolutely gorgeous patterns in here. There is this really pretty, it's like a poncho that can be worn several different ways. It can be worn as a shrug. It can be worn as this poncho like how you see here. It can be worn as a shawl or a neck scarf. So I'm not going to show you all 40 that are in here, but I will highlight a couple of the ones that I really like that I will definitely be making. There's this one. Is that beautiful or what? Just so lacy and dainty. It's an asymmetrical shawl. And here's what the back of it looks like. And then there are the totes. There is one of them. There are several hats and mitts and fingerless mitt patterns in here. Some cozy cabled slippers. I like this chunky cowl as well. And I really like this one. It just looks so simple, but I really like it. Just because it just looks light. It doesn't look heavy and bulky. Just a little, when you need something just light around your neck, it looks good for that. As does this one. Is that beautiful? It's just so feminine looking. And it could really dress up a really plain sweater or shirt. Here is another tote, pocketbook. There is a top in here as well as a beach cover-up. And another handbag. And another handbag. This one's on the front cover. So like I said, there's 40. I'm not going to go through and show them all to you, but I like a good number of them. So if you're interested in either one of these books, again, this is the Beginner's Guide to Mosaic Knitting, and this is the Best of Knit Accessories. There are many other ones to choose from over on Leisure Arts. If you would like to go check them out for yourself, they also sell a lot of crochet patterns. So don't think you've been left out if you are a crocheter, because they have lots of pattern books to check out over there. So I have put the link down below. You can click right through that and it will take you right over to Leisure Arts. You can check it out for yourself. If you do diamond art, they also sell diamond art. I have bought from that section as well. So they have lots to offer, and go over and check them out. I'm sure you'll find something that you would like to make. Thanks for watching.